Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Ria and today we are going to talk about anxiety. So embrace yourself for a long lecture while practicing ASMR. So first of all, how are you today? Honestly, I hear the day has just started, so therefore not much happening except me doing this ASMR. But you can tell me what's happening in your place. Did you sleep well? Did you eat well? Or you didn't? And please hydrate yourself. That's very necessary, okay? Now let's talk about anxiety because half of us have it, right? So I did my homework and let's talk about it. What is anxiety? It is a mental condition that creates worry and fear and disrupt your daily life. Don't you feel a little bit angry about it though? Like you are living your life and some out of nowhere, some worry like came to your head and some fear came to your heart, settle down in your heart, and that's it. Daily life being disrupted. It's a little bit not okay. So, don't you feel a little bit angry? Like you are just living your life out of nowhere. Some worries came to your head and some fears came to your heart and settled down, and that's it, disrupting your daily life and making you feel miserable. I think so too. So, we're gonna learn what are the symptoms of anxiety so we can handle it better, right? So, how anxiety comes to the place. Suppose you are in a marriageable age and you are looking for your dates, but you are not really getting a good choice. So, therefore, you started to worry about maybe you will end up alone, maybe there will be nobody to take care of you. At first, it's just a thought, and then eventually it gets bigger, bigger, bigger to the point you feel like that's it, life's over, life's over, there's no way I can get married, so I have to live alone. And the fear of living alone disturb your daily life, and without knowing 4 hours 3 hours pass by and you forget to do the things you wanted to do. I know. I know. Sending you a lot of love and hugs. Also, the fear of unknown, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of future, lots of things to worry about because we don't know how it will be like your future, how it is like, who are there, what are you doing, what career you are working on, lots of things to worry. And at the same time, worry about past too. Why that happened, why this happened, why that person did that, why other people didn't take your side. Lots of things to think about and worry about, especially after 12 a.m., right? As the night pass by, more and more worries just take over in your head, in your heart. I know, you got this. Also, Suppose you are in your suppose you are in your home, in your room, just looking very comfortable, wearing absolutely nothing to very less clothes, and munching on Lay's potato chips, and suddenly someone like, oh, no, you gotta go to this social event. That's it. You go there and fear taken like, okay, how do I talk? What should I say? Will they talk to us? Will they talk to me? Will they accept me? And that's it. Before you even start, the interaction ends. And you get awkward and you come home and there's lot of guilty that I could have done better. I got you. Yep, I got it. Can you handle that? Like, so now that we know the problems, how to deal with them, we're going to talk about that today. Because honestly, anxiety is very common. Almost 90% people has it. So because you are watching this video, so we gotta get over it. Alright? Take your time, you don't have to rush. Just have faith that if there is anxiety, if the anxiety is uncontrollable, then there's me. Will tell you how to control it. I wanted to make a rhyme, in my head about those two lines, but I failed. So I just went with, I'm here to help you. Actually, you don't need my help, you can help yourself. You just need to know how. And I got you. I'll give you some time to hydrate yourself and see, and then we can talk about it. Take your time. You don't need to rush. Take your time. First thing first, how to deal with anxiety. I'm going to say something that you will not like, but here's the number one is deep breathing. Like you have to go. It's kind of irritating, right? Like you are going through anxiety and somebody will tell, deep breathe. And you'll be like, you do it. I don't need your solution. But to be honest, that's the first solution, deep breathing. No matter the situation is, deep breathe. Keep breathing. We want you alive. We want you well. Me and your family and your partner and your sibling, they love you. They love you. At least you love them. So for them, you have to take deep breathing. That's the first solution, okay? The next one is physical movement. Like when you are anxious, if you keep walking or stretch your body or just doing this or jumping jacks a little bit, if you do those things, your anxiety will go away because now you are doing something physically. Your brain will focus on that, and the mental anxiety is going on that will replaced by your physical activities. It's like gaslighting yourself. It's like you are gaslighting yourself to believe you're alright. But when you try to do them, and you will realize that physical health is even worse than mental health. In that case, you are on your own. I don't know. That was a real, right? Like I take a walk for mental health and realize my physical health is even worse. I learned it from there. Three, the three is grounding yourself. This is like a technique of 1 to 5, like count 1 to 5. How? Like 5 things you see in your surroundings. You start to tell yourself 5 things you are seeing in your surroundings. 4 things you smell. 3 things you hear. 2 things you touch, and 1 thing you taste. Mm, Even though it's a bad advice, but I'll say when you will taste something, go for sugary stuff because it comforts you. And if you have allergy to sugar, livestock type of shit, livestock, livestock. hmm The solution is eat something bitter, sour. But honestly, if you are having issue with that, which one you are gonna taste, and I'm there, I'll definitely not help you. I'll eat my stuff while like looking at you and be like, look, out, sugary stuff. If you have allergy, the next is listening to music. In case you're wondering where I'm looking at, I did my homework about anxiety. So I'm just sometimes looking at it if I'm going right or wrong. But honestly though, if you are anxious, if you try this ground, if you try this grounding technique, it will help. Like you will be very busy with the counting numbers and everything. Your mental health will come down a little bit. Like you will eventually feel better. By the time you will reach to one thing to taste, your anxiety is already come down a lot. So I feel like among all the techniques you can do, grounding techniques is the best. Now the easiest one, listening to music. Now the easiest one, listening to music. Like sad, listening some item songs where people be dancing crazy. So you also feel like dancing a little bit. No matter what happens, listening to some dance songs, item songs and stuff. No matter what happens, just like if you are listening in your phone, just put it in the highest mode, highest sound, and then just go like this. So just go like this, like not do not overthink what I just did with my head. And the last one is visualize a safe place. I do this one. Like imagine yourself or your inner child in a room, and in that empty room, wherever you like center of it, corner of it, anywhere you want to sit down, just be there. For me, I really like to sit in the corner, at the corner, I don't know. But yeah, the corner place is for me. So visualize a safe place where nobody's around and you are just trying to calm yourself down. Beside also you can do hugs, self-hug like this. Pat your back, massage your this area, this area. Hug yourself like this. And you will feel better. Source is trust me bro. It works. It does work. Next, yeah, I'm still not done. Next is set boundaries. I know if I say an anxious person, you know what, you should say no very often. You have to set some boundary, and you will be like, yeah, yeah, yappa, yappa, yappa. Shut it. But sadly, these things work. So you have to learn. Don't come at me, but you have to learn how to say no. Like you can start with one no a day, then two, then three, then four, and eventually all you say is no. My name is no. My number is no. Everything is no. And there you go. The more no you will say, the more the more non-anxious you will get. And last is prioritize sleep. You gotta sleep a lot, baby girl or baby boy, I don't know who's watching. So you gotta sleep a lot, which is really again triggering things to say, because if you can sleep, obviously you will sleep. I don't have to go and be like, please sleep. Not really. If you can sleep, you would have. So So, what I think is instead of telling somebody, hey, you can just listen to music or sleep well and everything will be alright. So, I feel like instead of telling an anxious person, listen to some music, go back to sleep, set boundaries, deep breath. Instead of saying all these things, we can just be sensitive enough to that person and be like, when they come down, we can go like by numbers, like deep breathing, grounding techniques, listening to music, visualize a safe place, and then we can go like set boundaries. Otherwise, they will be right, because they heard it a lot. It will trigger them. So yeah, we can. One thing you can learn from this video is go step by step, or maybe send this to a person who's anxious. They will know that step by step. They will write it down, and then they will feel better, or at least like look at the page when they are anxious. And about the sleep, I know anxiousness bring insomnia, so therefore sleeping is hard. So all you gotta do is listen to some music, mellow type of music. Sleep sweet music, ASMR, some storytelling, like someone is reading a book for you, or you even can read a book, and eventually sleep will take over your eyes, your head, your mind, and you will fall asleep. Source, trust me. I feel very relaxed with this video. I don't know how you feel though. Hopefully, it's helping a little bit. And one last thing, yeah, I still have things to say. One last thing is, if your anxiety is too bad, go to the doctor. Really go to the doctor. It's really hard to live that way. Overthinking, some other issues, physical health, mental health, it's just too much. So go to the doctor. They will try probably cognitive therapy, exposure therapy, etc. And it's really awesome when you are anxious and a person is helping who knows about it, right? In this case, the doctor. Go to the doctor and they will help you with the anxiety. But for the going to the doctor will take some time. So, not to be dramatic, but I feel like you need to save this video, because whenever you will feel anxious, you will know what to do. Let me talk about it step by step one more time so you can feel better, right? First, I said deep breathing. You need it. Deep breathing. First of all, deep breathing. Second, grounding technique. 5, 2, 1. Third, listening to music. Fourth, visualize a safe place. 5, set boundaries. 6, prioritize sleep. And if none of them works, oh, and 7, physical movement. Walk, stretch. I think stretching is fun though. Like when you stretch, your bones make crack sound. I hated that. I hated that. Even 2 years ago, I hated that. But now I feel like it's kind of fun though. So try those things out. If I was there, I would have helped you with this. It feels like a piano. Or maybe like a guitar. So that was all about anxiety. I hope you feel a little bit better, and I hope you feel sleepy a little bit. This is like an octopus. Honestly, dealing with anxiety is really tough. there are times when no matter what you do, it does not work at all, and you have to go through a continuous pain, right? Sometimes anxiety can cause heart failure, brain stroke, stuff like that. So I think if we know about these topics, it will be helpful whenever you are anxious, And physical movement is the best one. I feel like you are letting go of your worries. I feel like this one is also awesome. Like you can just go like this, whatever, like this. You will feel like somebody else is hugging you, but you are okay with self hug. Then, if I knew it 2-3 years ago, then I would like. I also used to suffer with anxiety a lot. If I knew it 2-3 years ago, then it would have been very helpful. Do you feel sleepy now? Just a little bit. Hopefully you do. Of course, not a single technique can replace the doctor. They are the best when it comes to anxiety. But please make sure doing the first aid, like the first steps of breathing, hugging yourself, listening to music, visualize, just do them. I saw some movie where they portrayed anxiety so very well. It's like drowning in the water. Like in your body, you're just drowning in the water, you cannot breathe at all. And imagine when you cannot breathe, somebody saying, deep breath, deep breath. You will be like, so yeah, maybe as a human being, we should learn how to talk about it instead of just going like deep breath. Say no, because you also know that those things help, but we have to say it in a way where the other person do not get hurt or do not get mad because they are already anxious. Like their breakdown will be terrible. So if you are still listening, we can make it better, right? Together we can make it better. Hopefully you'll feel a little bit sleepy now. And beside teaching you about anxiety, my goal is for you to like sleep. No more insomnia. Today you'll have a great sleep. That's the goal. So I hope I did something right and you are a little bit sleepy. With that being said, I'll take a leave now. Good night, sleep well, and I'll see you tomorrow again. Bye bye.